Hello Sugarplums, welcome back to my channel. Guys, in today's DIY, I'm gonna be showing you how to make the very first unique, beautiful shakers dominoes. Guys, I had this idea of making a shaker domino because I'm like, there's like shakers everywhere, everybody's making them and they are so beautiful, and like I'm like, let me go ahead and check online to see, what they look like, inspiration and everything. I couldn't find anything about them. So this is the very first set, I believe, because I can't find anything about them online. So it's a little bit hard to do, but I'm going to be showing you every single step that I did for you to be able to make your own. And we're gonna go ahead and just jump into the tutorial, and I'm gonna be showing you exactly what I did. So remember, everything that I use is gonna be in the description box below. All you have to do is click on the link that is the Amazon link store, and then you can click on them and find everything that you see I'm using right here. So I use a gold, a pink, a green lime, and two different blue, the light blue and the sea blue, just to create like a seafoam blue or something like this. I went and mixed up my epoxy. I'm gonna divide that in 3 different cups to mix my colors. And also, as you can see, I am making the box for this set of dominoes right now, because I think they are so beautiful. They deserve their own little me time and their own little beautiful box. So I went and mixed all my epoxy, and then all I'm doing is adding my colors. Now the thing that you have to remember that you cannot fill out your mold completely. I'm gonna go ahead and fill it up maybe like halfway or a little bit half than the mold itself, and then after that we're gonna go ahead and give it a little quick mix, so blow up some bubbles, and then we're gonna go ahead and let it set overnight to cure. Now, this is the easy part. Now, to make these dominoes, it does require a lot of, free time, and it's very tedious because from now on, everything that we have to do them one by one domino at a time. So yes, it does require a lot of time. So a lot of patience is required, but trust me, the finished result is beautiful. So we're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna be showing you everything else. I'm gonna be showing you what it looked like after mix everything, and we're gonna let it sit overnight, and then the next day we're gonna come and start working on it. Guys, thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate all your love and support. If you haven't done so, go ahead, please hit the subscribe button, like in this video. If you do, share it with a friend and family, and if you do try to make the set, I would really appreciate if you give credit back to me, since I am the one that first created it, I believe, because correct me if I'm wrong, but I haven't seen anything online. I checked everywhere online, Instagram and everywhere. I couldn't find anything. So I would really appreciate if you give a little bit of credit back to my channel, if you do try to create that yourself. Now this is the next morning, and I'm showing you what a beautiful color combination this color come out to be, and I highly suggest that you try this combination either in a coaster or anything. It's so beautiful. So this is what my set look like, and we're gonna go ahead and put the box mold aside because we not gonna be using them right now, but we're gonna go and start making our dominoes. So I make sure that my domino is pressed down. Do not remove them from the mold, guys. This set requires for you to be on the mold, and yes, you're gonna be needing UV resin to make this set. So I'm gonna go ahead and create like a border, like using the UV resin. So make sure that you have the correct lamp also, because I got this UV resin from LED Resin, and it's a UV LED resin. And if you buy this one, you have to make sure that you have a UV LED lamp. Just the UV lamp, it's not gonna cure it. So that's something that you have to keep in mind when you're buying your UV resin. So I'm gonna go ahead, and you have to do that one side at a time. So that's why I say it's very time consuming and very tedious for you to do this part. So I'm gonna go ahead and add my UV resin line, and make sure I add it to be like very leveled, very all the way up to the edge of the mold, so that way you have a very nice, you know, level border, because when you're trying to put your little plastic on top later on, you want to have the side to be the same, you know, length. So this is what it's gonna be looking like. I'm showing you what the UV resin look like when it's cured, and we have to go ahead and do this for all 4 borders, and we have to do it one at a time to make sure that the UV resin is gonna cure properly. Now this is what it looked like. I'm showing you. You can see the clear border that I made on the side, and once you do that, you can pop out that one domino out of the mold. Like I said, one at a time, guys. So you're gonna pop that one out of the mold, and I'm gonna go ahead and cure it again just for, you know, safety's sake. You know, you just want to make sure that this part is completely cured. Since it was in the mold, I pop it out in the UV lamp again for about like 1 minute, and then once I'm done that, it's completely cured, it wasn't tacky anymore. So this is the little plastic that I'm gonna be using, and for the plastic that you have to be flexible, but it have to be hard plastic also. You know, a very transparent, hard, flexible plastic to use. Don't use anything that is flimsy. It have to be hard, otherwise it's not gonna work. So I'm just gonna go ahead and fill out my little, you know, inside of the back of my domino with everything that I want to be in my shaker. And this part, it's gonna be up to you, whatever you want to put in it, as long as it's small enough for the plastic to fit on top of it and it still be able to move inside the, you know, the domino piece. So that's one of the things. So I went and put some pearls, some chunky glitter, some small bead, and I put some like nail art design, everything that you can fit in it, but it have to be able to still be moving inside. And again, you're gonna need your UV resin to glue the little plastic on top of the back of your dominoes. So that way you're gonna make your shakers. I'm just gonna go ahead and with a very tiny little bit of UV resin, I'm just gonna add it at the edge of the border itself, and then once I do that, pop my plastic on top of it, make sure it centers, and then I'm gonna glue it. Now, one thing that you need to do once you have the plastic set the first time, you have to go around the plastic, the border of the domino, the edge, add another layer of UV resin just to make sure you're not gonna have any leakage later on. So I did that again off camera. Make sure that everything is completely sealed. Now once I find out everything is nice and sealed, I'm gonna go ahead and add my liquid inside my shaker, and I'm adding baby oil. Now you can add any type of oil that you want. I do not suggest that you add water, guys. Oil is the best thing that for you to be adding. You can add coconut oil, you know, any type of oil that you want, but I'm choosing baby oil because that's what I have at home and it's very light. So I'm gonna go ahead and use a syringe to add my baby oil, and all you have to do is poke through the plastic and add your oil, you know, inside the domino. Now once you fill it out, you have to make sure that you have a little bit of space left, not completely fill out the inside with the oil, just a tiny little bit of space. As you can see that little bubble, it's just a space, it's not a real bubble that's inside the domino. So once I'm done that, I went and put a coat of UV resin on top of it to seal out that little hole, and then this is what it's looking like. Now that everything is sealed out, I'm gonna go ahead over the top and complete the whole top part with a very thick layer of UV resin just to dome it out and have a very nice and smooth surface. Once I do that, I pop it on again in the UV lamp for like 2 minutes, and then this is what it looks like. Now it's nice and smooth and very, very nice and leveled. You can see the shaker itself inside the domino is already working perfectly fine, but we still have some low sanding to do, just the side, just because you have to make it the side very flat and nice and level so you can do your top coat on it. So I'm gonna be showing you this one that I did first. The plastic that I put on top of it was literally just the same size as the butter itself, and the other one, the plastic was slightly larger than the domino itself. So that way you have a lot more sanding to do. So my tip and suggestion is, if you're gonna do that, try to make the plastic as close as the same size as the domino, so that way you have less sanding, and also because you have to go around it with a coat of resin. So when you sand it, if the plastic is too big, when you sanding it out, you might have some leakage. So that's one thing to keep in mind. Also, I'm gonna go ahead and send the 2 domino that I made, and I'm gonna be showing you what they look like, and then we're gonna go ahead and repeat the process for the other 26. Yay. It's a long process, guys. It take me forever to complete this set, just because you have to do everything one at a time. It was very tedious, but it's, again, like I said, very, very rewarding. And this is what it looked like after I went and sanded the side. You can see we have a very nice and flat side, and they look very nice. Now at this point, you can just go ahead and leave it like this if you don't mind. I mean, if you're gonna do like a some color on the side, you don't really need to bother adding more another top coat on top of it. But I want my domino to have like the butter stay clear, so I want to add another top layer of hard resin on it. Like, I'm gonna be using my Promarine to top it up, just because I want it to be super hard. I don't want to leave it with the UV resin, and because of that, I went and flipped the domino on the side, upside, right side up, and I'm gonna go ahead and add my glue on the top part where I have the domino numbers, just because I don't want to mess it up when you do the top coat on the back and on the side, because you're gonna have a lot of leakage, so you don't want to mess up the front part of the domino. So that's why I add the glue. So I highly suggest that you guys use the glue if you're gonna be doing that, or latex. It's up to you. Now I'm showing you how I finished the box. Don't mind the dominoes that was here, because that was like after I finished doing all of them, before I even sanded the side. I went to complete the box, and I used like the same 2 chunky glitter that I use on the back of the shaker. I mix them in the clear and put to completely top the top part of each one of the boxes. And for the very top part where I have the top part of the box itself, I made it completely clear with the glitter. Now this box, the domino box is pretty much easy to assemble. All you have to do, you're gonna see the slit, like that little bend part. This part gonna be on the inside. Each one of them have that little slit that you have to see. It's gonna be on the inside. So I'm just gonna go ahead, you're gonna align the tiny part that's gonna be on the side with the slimmer longer part, because there is 2 long part. There is one that is larger than the other one. You're gonna take the slimmer part, those are gonna be the side. You're gonna take the tiny little square piece, a rectangle piece. You're gonna add your UV resin and align the line to the line, and then you're gonna cue it, and then the other one you're gonna do it on the other side. So this one, you see it's on the left side, the line on the other one's gonna be on the right side. So that's why how you're gonna do it. Once you have that cure, all you have to do is glue that to the next slim long piece, and this is what it's gonna be looking like. My pieces are still a little bit flexible, that's why they look a little bit wonky. So all you have to do is slit the bottom part in between those little slit that you have on the side, and that's it. You can just leave it like this. You don't need to cure the bottom part. You don't need to attach the bottom part to it if you don't want to. And then you slit the top part on. That's it. Your box is done. Very, very easy to assemble, very easy to make. So yeah, that box is super pretty, and it looks just like the domino. I love all the glitter on it, but I wanted to go and I'm gonna dome the 4th side of the box is just to give it a very nice and smooth finish. I'm gonna do that off camera, so it's just doming, and I'm gonna go ahead and show you the finished result right now. So after I finish adding my my Promarine supply epoxy on top of my dominoes, I let them cure overnight, and then I peel off the glue layer that I put on the top of the domino, and that's it. I'm done. And you guys can see how beautiful the set look. It's very unique and super beautiful and fun, guys. So I went and added like a gold color. I added a metallic gold for the numbers just because it kind of match all the speck of golds that you're gonna be seeing when you flip the domino over. It match perfectly with it, so I didn't want to add any other color. The gold match super beautiful on it. And that's it for the video today, guys. If you're new to my channel and you're here for the first time, thank you so much for taking the time to watch my video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like this video, share it with your friend and family. And if you're an old subscriber that's been here, guys, thank you so much for coming back again and watch my video. I will really appreciate if you go ahead and like this video, share with your friend and family, guys. And don't forget to have your notification bell on, because I am working on an easier way to make this domino set for you guys, so it's not gonna be that tedious to make. I'm working on a way, so have your notification bell on so you can be notified when I add that video on also, guys. Thank you so much for being here. I have many other DIY on my channel. You can click directly on my channel and choose whatever you want to watch. If you have a question, comment, or anything like this, just go ahead and leave your comment, or you can email me directly in my email. Everything is on my description box below. Every information about me. Subscribe to all of my other social media account. I will really appreciate that, guys. I love you so much. Thank you so much for being here. I'll see you until next time. Be blessed and stay blessed. I love you guys. Bye. Mwah.